Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, and welcome to a new episode of Sipping with Jeremy. And Happy New Year! On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Ghia non-alcoholic aperitif, but really focusing on their ready-to-drink spritzes. So Ghia was a company founded by Melanie, who as a child spent the summers near the Mediterranean, where she saw a lot of people enjoying aperitifs on a daily basis. That she created a non-alcoholic version of an aperitif, which started the Ghia aperitif, which is a white wine grape concentrate base aperitif that has a lot of different extracts and concentrates to fill in the rest of the flavor profile. And then they made the spritzes, which are the Ghia soda, the lime and salt, the Ghia ginger, and the sumac and chili, which are all going to be white wine grape concentrate based, but then we'll have different extracts and concentrates to fill in their flavor profiles as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the Ghia soda. So the Ghia soda is the original spritz can because it is their aperitif done into a spritz version. So let's go ahead and try it. So people who enjoy a Campari and soda or a Aperol spritz would really enjoy this because it has very much a similar profile to it. You know, aperitif with a little bit of club soda. You get some really nice dark fruit notes, nice little bit of citrus as well, and then there's some more savory kind of dry herbs on the finish. So I mean, very much in that kind of parties, brunch spritz profile, and yeah, just really easy to drink. So let's go ahead and move on to the lime and salt. So with the Ghia lime and salt, you're taking that aperitif base and adding more citrus profile to it. Let's go ahead and try it. So there's a lot of citrus flavor on this one, as expected. There's a lot of lime zest, lemon juice, lemon balm even. Just a lot of bright citrusy flavors. The savory herbal notes that were in the Ghia soda are much more delicate in this one and take a back seat to the just super vibrant citrusy flavors on this one. This is definitely a summertime kind of non-alcoholic drink. I think, you know, this is a great one for the beach or just hanging out when it's a little warmer because it does have that kind of like refreshing citrus aspect to it. And so yeah, just really fun, really bright. Now let's go ahead and move on to the Ghia ginger. So I will be honest, the Ghia ginger is my favorite of these four. You know, I don't participate in a complete dry January. I do more of a damp January, which really just means I drink, you know, on the weekends. But when I am participating in the dry days of my damp Januaries, the Ghia ginger is one of my go-tos for enjoyment. I also do like the straight aperitif. I'll make cocktails with that. But if I just want something I can drink on the go and something easy, it's going to be the Ghia ginger that's mainly in my fridge. But let's go ahead and try it. Very gingery up front, as expected, but there are some really nice lemon characteristics that pull back some of the spice of the ginger, but then that spice is kind of, I guess you could say, supported or reloaded by some more kind of fall spices. There's a little bit of a clove kind of allspice characteristic here too that just makes a super vibrant finish on this, and there are some dark fruit notes too. I'd say a little bit more of like dates or figs kind of idea, but those really subtle dark fruit notes kind of again balance out that spice, so just really well balanced while still being very vibrant in the ginger flavor. And now let's go ahead into the newest spritz from Ghia, the sumac and chili. So as I mentioned, the sumac and chili is the newest flavor from the Ghia spritz line. We've had it at the store for about 3 months now. People seem to really like it. Let's check it out and see what it's like. So this one's definitely seems like it's made more for people who like, you know, a little spice in a drink. If you're a person who likes a little tahini or a little bit of that like mango chili paste in your drinks, this is the one for you because it definitely has that nice bit of chili bite up front. It does give you a little bit of heat, but there is a little bit, again, more of that dark fruit kind of sweetness that you've seen in the other spritz cans that comes out and kind of balances out that spice. It does still have a little bit of heat for sure. Again, spicy margarita fans, this is the kind of one I think you would enjoy. You know, maybe put this with the lime and salt and have a really good time. I think those two vibrant flavors will really work with the, you know, more spicy kind of characteristics of this one. But yeah, just a little bit of heat on the finish kind of gets you a little, you know, tingly. But it's a really nice, you know, non-alcoholic spritz that has a lot of depth and flavor. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up this episode of Sipping with Jeremy. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you learned a little bit about these Ghia spritz cans. And, you know, since we are in dry January, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be trying to taper off from the drinking. You know, I mean, October through December is a lot of drinking for a lot of us. And so it's a good time of the year to just kind of give yourself a reset, you know, start the year off a little fresher And sometimes for people that just means, oh, I'm not going to drink anything at all. It's a lot of club soda to any kind of soda in general. But these are a great substitute for that, because these are, things that taste very much like cocktails without being a cocktail at all, 100% non-alcoholic. But just super refreshing, a lot of depth to them. That is one of the things, we've seen over the years in the non-alcoholic realm get better, is these products now have flavor. A lot before it was like, oh, it kind of tastes like this or has a similarity to this, but something like this Ghia brand has great, vibrant flavor. It's easy to drink this and not miss a cocktail. But thanks for joining us, y'all. Hope you have a great day. Drink well.